Yes. So good evening all. I'll just quickly introduce this initiative within 2 minutes and then we can start to the session. So this is an initiative called as Saturdays for Sustainability Learning. So I find Saturday is the perfect day for most of the people who can take out their time. And this is an initiative where we have a goal to understand sustainability in a holistic manner. Because it's very important that sustainability is a dynamic field. We cannot devote all our time, and though if we are constantly learning, it's not possible, right? So it's better to have a mastermind group, and I hope you already know about this, the concept of mastermind group. But just one thing that I wanted to share here is it's a concept of synergy. One plus one doesn't equal to two. There are infinite possibilities, and so are the learning possibilities for all of us. If we all come together and try to understand some concepts, share our experiences, then definitely it will be more useful for all of us. So with this concept of mastermind group, I intend this group to be a mastermind group, and with it, we can expect four outcomes. That is, learning new concept, one new concept every week, then connecting, networking with fellow professionals, getting to know about different career opportunities or learning opportunities, and last but not the least, it's thought leadership and sustainability. Currently, we are in a crucial time, so where we can lead this sustainability transition it's really very important for all of us. So with these four outcomes, I hope you already have received the link, right? I'll just quickly share that. So every Saturday we connect at 7 p.m. and I hope you have registered through this Google form, and through which I add you all to the calendar link, and also there is a WhatsApp group dedicated for this initiative. Okay, and we don't send any spam to that group. So I hope you are there. And just the basic of this initiative is, I firmly believe the best way to learn is discussion and question and answer. It's not a one-way communication. When we have a two-way communication, that's the best way to learn. And second part that I would like to share is this DIKW pyramid, if you know about it. So currently data and information, we have a lot of it, ample of it, more than enough. What we are lacking is knowledge and wisdom. So that is something we want to achieve through this initiative, where we come together and we spend time to understand it. All right. So with this, I'll just quickly share about today's topic. And I'm happy to share this is a week 34 for us. And today we have a discussion, very important discussion, which is career guidance in sustainability field, sustainability ESG. And I'm happy to share that we have a guest speaker, Mr. Nitin Mishra, who is the founder of Sustainovate Climate Solution Private Limited. So he has been practitioner in sustainability ESG from past 13 years, from leading many of the big corporates. Name a few. There is Honda, or there is a Dabur, there is Howell. So he has hands-on experience in sustainability field, and he has been guiding a lot of youth, a lot of working professionals into sustainability and ESG. So it's pleasure to have you, Mr. Nitin, in this session, and thank you so much for accepting this invite and being gracious enough to guide us all in this important topic. Welcome to the initiative.
So thank you, Dhananjay. First of all, I'm thankful to you. You are driving this a very important agenda because it's right now it's a requirement. A lot of the people they are seeking guidance in sustainability. Only some people like you done a very good initiative. I see your some lecture also at past. So
Mhm.
you invited a lot of the professional, and right now, sharing knowledge is a very important topic because if you are sharing your knowledge with someone, maybe it's may helpful for the career guidance. So same thing we are also happen in when I have the time, I'm also running some master classes also at in our group, and maybe a lot of the people they are familiar with the same. So at today's session, we will try to deliver as per my experience. A lot of the persons they are seeking guidance in sustainability. How can you transform your career? What are the key skill set is required for a corporate sustainability? So this is the today agenda, and we can discuss the same in and hope I will try to deliver some insight, and maybe the today's session will be helpful for the other.
Yeah, wonderful. Thanks. So I would like to start this. This will be as a question and answer format, so no PPT. So we have break from PPT now. Okay. So first is when we start about career. First and foremost question is skills and competencies. So my first question would be, what skills and qualities are essential to start a career into sustainability or ESG?
So, Dhananjay, first of all, I clear one thing. Actually, right now at India, the in sustainability domain, there are a lot of the confusion because at sustainability, some people are thinking. I listen a lot of the people speech. People are saying that sustainability is very easy. It's
Mhm.
not too technical, but it's not true. Sustainability is a pure practical things. No one cannot teach you sustainability if you don't want. So it's like a research thing. Every day I am not saying I am the pure sustainability consultant, sustainability expert. Every day I'm learning a lot of the things, and from past 14-year in industrial experience, I work with many industry, and per day I learn a lot of the things. So sustainability is combination of research, combination of technical thing, combination of communication, combination of social expertise, governance. So at sustainability we divided in the three factor: the environment, social, and the governance. If we say that the environment is too important, social is also important, and governance is also important. So we can say the environment part will cover through the technical expertise. You require the technical skill, you require the experience, and through 1 hour, 1 day, or 2 3 job, you cannot teach and learn about the environment. So if you want to be, first you divide your career, you want to enter in which domain. You want to be enter in environmental sustainability, you want to be expert in social sustainability, and you want to be expert in governance. So mainly the governance part is related to the CA, the finance guy. They entered in the sustainability, they are very good. Maybe they can take some technical expertise in governance sector from a lot of the company, the EHS guy, the environmental guy, the water treatment person, the mechanical guy. They can easily done a very good in environmental sustainability. Social part is related to the CSR, the HR people. So the person who had work in social aspect, they know about the health and safety, they know about the employee welfare. So these things are related to the social aspect. So first you decide in which background, in which domain you are the expert and you have the expertise. First you prepare one factor, you may be expert in one factor. So one person cannot be expert in both three factor. Maybe you are very good in environment, but maybe you not very expert in governance, you may not be very expert in social. So I can also say I am the 100% core technical and more expert in environmental sustainability. Yes, I had worked in governance also, in social also, because the social and governance part is not too technical. This is coming through practical experience. When you are working in industry, you know the various program, you think various things. Through this diversity, you learn about the social and governance. So mainly the people, they are working in corporate, they are working in manufacturing plant. They are very easy for us to adopt the sustainability and they can start their career. So mainly we can say ki we divided the sustainability mainly in three parts. One is
Mhm.
the ESG reporting, like sustainability reporting.
Right.
Every person who have the knowledge about the company, who know the company policy, who have the idea about the company process, they can easily make their career in sustainability reporting. So for the sustainability reporting, maybe you have the good communication skill, you have the good drafting skill, you may be good in PPT, in presentation, Excel, data collection. So mainly a person who's seeking their career in sustainability reporting. So 5 to 6 key skill is required.
Mhm.
Like one is the coordination. You know where the data is coming, how to take the data, how to file the data. Integration is required, a coordination is required. You need to be coordinate with like 50 to 60%, because when you are preparing a sustainability report, data is coming from the utility maintenance, data is coming from the environmental department, data is coming from the safety, data is coming from the quality, HR, uh, service, marketing, R&D, finance, account. So these are the key department where the data is coming. So if you are working in a sustainability reporting, first you need to be understand where what are the department and where the data is coming. So at sustainability reporting, you are very good in data analytics and all of the things, you can start your career. Second thing is coming the sustainability implementation. So the implementation part is too technical. Not everyone from any background, like a finance person cannot be take the implementation part, because a person coming from the engineering background, they know the utility, they know about the energy management, they know about the mechanical things, they will do a better.
Mhm.
So you can
Operations
see
knowledge is required,
correct
right?
operation knowledge is required. So you can divide your career like for the net zero roadmap, for the GHG accounting, a CA person cannot be performed. A CA person can done the accounting, but they cannot be done which technology is better for the lower carbon production. So it's a very confusion in India. First, you understand you cannot achieve the whole sustainability. You can be expert in one domain. You can preparing the same, and I can say if a person good in sustainability reporting, it cannot be a they can say ki they are the sustainability expert. You are expertise in reporting, you are preparing the drafting. If you have the good communication skill, you have the good things, you can draft a good report. But you know, first to understand where the data is coming. Only writing a report is not mandatory for a company. So like if I am working in corporate sustainability, and if I seeking some junior for my team, so I required some person, maybe some person who can help us in preparing the report, a person who good in data collection on the reporting part. They can collect the 50 to 60 location data. They can compile the data and make the entire report. A person who know the operation things. They know how can we reduce the water, how can we reduce the energy, how can we reduce the weight, how can we make the circularity. A person who know key what are the key initiative for the social aspect. So each and every background person, the quality and the requirement will be changed. So maybe at corporate sustainability team, not only two technical person is required, also some person is required who have the good financial skill, also some person who have the good social aspect. So it's a combination of team. All the person is required. I cannot say ki only the engineering guys is required. The CA is also required, but every department have a different role. So it's a combination. Some person who know the governance structure. So a person who they are coming from the company secretariat side, a person they are coming from the internal audit side, a person who have the so we can say it's a combined skill set is required to pursue your career in sustainability. And first you divide your skill as per your knowledge. So mainly if we talk about the environment part, so normally at environment part, the water is coming. How can we increase the water recycling? How can we improve the water system? How can we go for the water neutrality? In waste segment, you know about the waste management, hazard waste management, the EPR, the circularity, the recycling thing, reuse, incineration, combusting, these type of things. These are the key skill set is required in waste management. Same from the environmental management system, the ISO 14,000, 16,001, the environmental management system. These things are required. We can say for the energy management, the person who have skill set required for the energy conservation, data collection, how much energy is coming from the process, how much energy is coming from the administration, how can you go for the renewable, non-renewable. So these things are required in environmental also, like product sustainability also part of that. So how can you design a sustainable product? So you can say you can add sustainability with any department, like sustainable packaging, it's a
Right.
separate wing, sustainable finance, sustainable research and development, sustainable sourcing, sustainable supply chain, sustainable procurement. So sustainability is a
Correct.
keyword you can add to anyone. Like I'm wearing some clothes, you can say ki this cloth is sustainable or not.
Sustainable
So
cloth. Yeah.
everything it's depend on you ki how can you thinking and how can you performing. So each and every department there are a lot of the scope. The sustainability job profile is not only limited to corporate reporting and all of the things. Right now a lot of the career opportunity in sustainable procurement, because when you have the supplier database, so at supply chain, at the procurement side, a person required who can set some code of conduct, who can set some guideline. If you are purchasing some goods and material from any supplier, what are the key documentation is required. So a lot of the company they are seeking a person in procurement side also who have experience in procurement and they know about the sustainability. They can make some code of conduct. Same in sustainable supply chain. Right now, a lot of the company they had generated a lot of the vacancy in supply chain side, and they can the person should know who are the less emission transportation system. How can we make the entire supply chain for the net zero toward, because if any company they want to be go for the net zero, scope 1 and 2 it's not, it's a very small part. You can say scope 1 and 2 is covering around 10 to 15%. 70 to 80% emission is coming from the scope 3
So
side, and scope 3 is cover the entire value chain. So normally company at starting they are more focusing on the operation side, but right now the big company, the big MNC, they are searching candidate who can take care the entire value chain. So at value chain, there are a lot of the vacancy opening in procurement department, in supply chain department, in packaging department, in secretariat department, in HR also.
Mm-hmm.
So lot of the thing is required, lot of the vacancy is required. So you said to be need your current job profile. How can you integrate your job profile with sustainability? So don't you think you only want to be enter in corporate sustainability? There are a lot of the other opportunities are also available. And a lot of handsome packages available right now at procurement. Very few people are available who know about the procurement, and they can help us to company to generate and make their procurement policy. So
Mm-hmm.
Dhananjay, they are
That's great.
every department got the opportunity.
Yeah, so I was going to ask the next question regarding what are the educational backgrounds required, but I hope you have already answered this question.
Correct, correct.
So, what I understood from the discussion from your answer is, so whatever the educational background is or whatever your industrial experience is, you can contribute in a sustainability. But only the thing is, you just need to identify which is relevant to you. There might be a possibility that you already worked into such kind of things, let's say, which are better for
Correct.
environment or
I
EHS
give
is
you an
there.
example. Like I
Yeah,
give you
please.
an example. I have a two-wheeler Activa scooter. ठीक है.
Hmm.
Person is say कि I want to work in automobile sector. ठीक है.
Right.
For a scooter, a manufacturing is one segment. ठीक है.
Hmm.
Selling is one segment. Service is one
Right.
segment.
Hmm.
ठीक है. Their packaging is one segment. So
Right.
everyone is related to the automobile.
Right.
It's depend on you how can you integrate your knowledge and skill with the same aspect. So it's
Right.
sustainability, it's covering all the aspect. It not only covering, it's not limited only to reporting. Right now at India, a
Right.
lot of people are thinking only the sustainability reporting is a one part to enter in ESG.
Hmm.
Every department have the opportunity. At India,
Right.
it's a just started. Lot of the MSME, they are just focusing on that part, but all lot of the good MNC, like you can take the Godrej, Tata, and our Havel, they are taking the lot of the opportunity in every department.
Hmm. Yeah. Absolutely. So there might be a reason for this. So maybe most of the now opportunities are available into reporting part or the maybe corporate part, and that's why uh, people or we as a collectively we have a perception that okay, so sustainability means only the reporting part or the ESG part. So that is there. But I hope going forward as BRSR implementation becomes a norm for all. So as you were discussing, sustainability requirement for all across the different functions would be open and we can see visibly more opportunities coming over there.
Actually, Dhananjay, recently we start some courses in sustainability. The
Mm-hmm.
agenda for launching these courses is not only for the money profit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, only these courses I cannot survive the whole company and cannot run my
Right.
expenses. Main intent to start these courses right now. The course are they are running at India. They are run by the academic person. As per my thinking, the sustainability is only teach by which person who have the on ground experience. Through book, I can give a 6 to 7 hour lecture on the sustainability on the circular economy. But
Right.
when the people are searching for a corporate role, for an industry role, company required a person who know the basics about the sustainability. They can help us integrate the same. So
Right.
we are providing the 100% technical things, and that's
Mm-hmm.
why I also taking a lot of the interview of various fresher. So 100 resume is coming, only one person is competent to take the interview, because right now everyone is writing their resume sustainability expert. After
Yeah.
1 year, the consulting background person, they give the consultant. After the 14 year, I cannot say I am the consultant, because right now people are not, young generation not feeling the pain of their money. They can easily got a 15
Mm-hmm.
lakh 20 lakh package, so they
Right.
don't know the struggle and the all of the things. So that's why
Right.
this thing is created right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Agree. Agree. Just moving before moving
I
ahead,
think
Gitanjali, you have raised hand.
Gitanjali,
Yeah.
Gitanjali
You
have
want to
hand.
add something, please?
Yeah, I wanted to ask something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
Please.
yes.
Please. Go
yeah,
ahead.
hello, sir. So actually, my question was, I am like it's very situation specific that I have master's background in environmental science,
Hmm.
and now if I'm working in corporate sustainability, and if I want to shift into industrial sustainability,
Hmm.
so let's say I don't have as per technical knowledge as MTech students or the technical things, so what should be the approach in this case? Because if I got to learn the technical things, that would not be hands on experience.
Correct.
So what should be the approach to get into the places where the industries are there in those scenarios?
So right now, Gitanjali, where are you working? You are working or not?
Yes, I'm working in a corporate firm for ESG ratings.
Okay, you are working in right now in ESG rating company.
Yes.
So you know very well about the what are the key skill set is required for the reporting, right? If you are doing the rating work, you know how the company will perform their report their performance in environment, social, in governance. So you know very well about the indicator. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. If I am the corporate guy who taking the interview of your, I simply ask one question, Gitanjali, first give me some brief about what how you have experience in sustainability. So you need to be give some insight, sir. I am working in the corporate rating agency. I know very well the disclosure and all of the thing. I work in DGSI, CDP, GRI, all of the thing. So I know what are the key skill set is required to help us in a corporate role. Second question I asked to you, ki, you know about the sustainability reporting. Have you any experience in sustainability reporting? Like you have you work in BRSR report in DGSI? Same question you will be the stop because you say ki, nahi, I did not work in DGSI. So it's actually depend on you how give you your interview. You can need to be say, sir, I did not work in sustainability reporting directly, but I know how to fill the report, how to fill the disclosure. So for any corporate role, first you need to be actually at rating. You know how to done the disclosure and how to take the rating, but you need to be also to improve your skill at BRSR. What are the key skills that required to prepare a sustainability report for the CDP? How we can prepare a CDP report. So if you know the basics, the company will easily hire you. Normally at corporate role, if I'm taking an interview, I required a person who know the basics of the reporting because I need a person who can help us to take the disclosure. I cannot be full dependent on the consultant side. So I need to be make my own team. They can handle the independently the BRSR, the DGSI, the CDP. So you can easily take the different company BRSR report, sustainability report, and you can create your skill set and you can help to companies. Sir, yes, I know very well how to prepare the report and I know the requirement which data set is required. So these are the one thing. Second, you need to be understand about the GHG accounting. Like you know what comes under scope one. Like if I'm asked what is the scope one. Okay, normally the participant and the applicant they will be stopped. So first the person know okay, which factor and which things comes under scope one, which factor comes under scope two. So normally when we are taking interviews, we are don't require much more technical things, but the person should know the basic. They know the basic scope one, two. They know the what are the component of reporting, what are the requirement of these things. So you can create this skill set and you can give any interview.
Okay. Yes, I think that answers my question. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you
thanks.
so
Thanks a
much.
lot for asking.
So I
And I
give
would
an
request,
example. I
yeah,
give an example.
please, yeah,
Last 4 5 months I take an interview for my some profiling in corporate role. So I got lot of the resume. I got a resume from the SNP guy who have the current packages around 25 lakh. He's saying I am working in sustainability from 12 year. Then I asked to, "Ki, sir, how can you calculate the scope 3 category purchase and goods? See, no, sir, I don't know how to calculate. So as a corporate guy, why I am hiring up in my corporate role if you don't know how to calculate and how to report? Actually, ESG analyst job is different. At analyst job, you need to be only check the tick in the box. You need to be check the keyword and all of the thing. But with the keyword checking, you need to know how to make the report. You know the basics. If you are checking the health and safety aspect, first you understand what are the meaning of the health and safety, what are the meaning of the severity rate, how the accidents is happen, how can we calculate the water consumption data. So that's why analyst job and the corporate role, the people will not be prefer more analyst job.
right. Yeah, thanks for adding. And to make this discussion a coherent, so I will just request everyone, please ask your questions in chat so that we can get it in a nice flow. Okay. So next question would be, as we were discussing regarding the practical insights and practical hands-on experience in sustainability. So one question that comes in my mind is, what are the major challenges uh, that are there when we are implementing sustainability or whenever an individual is working in sustainability field? So what are the common challenges that you have observed?
Correct. So actually, at corporate sustainability, if I'm giving an example of corporate sustainability team, mainly people are facing challenges for the data collection. Actually, if I am a good team of 4 to 5 intern, ESG intern, some manager also in my team, the main problem is coming from the data collection side, because normally the integrated department which are giving the data, they don't know the meaning of the sustainability. So if you want to make your sustainability strategy a good sustainability report, first you need to be set the skill set of required department. Like if you are taking the data from the packaging team, you should go to the packaging team. You will tell us what are the key requirement, what are the data is required. If you simply send a mail to the sustainable packaging key, send me a draft, we need to be published in our sustainability reporting, they cannot give.
Right.
You highlight the things we required, the packaging initiative, how much recycling content you use, what are their carbon footprint. So you need to be define the entire things for the data reporting, because I had read lot of the company sustainability reporting reports. If you see the current DJSI rating, lot of the company rating will be denied, their score will be decreasing, because people are just preparing the report with the content type, like ठीक है, some data point we need to be highlight from the social, some need to be highlight from the environment, like थोड़ा water का लिखना है, थोड़ा waste का लिखना है,
It's
but
like a
the
submission in our college days.
correct. So people are just like, as per the GRI reference, as per the GRI codes, we need to maintain the certain data, but only maintaining the data is not sufficient. You need to be make the impact. अगर वाटर का लिखा है तो सिर्फ यही नहीं कि वी आर यूजिंग द 25 KL वाटर एंड 25 रिसाइकलिंग वाटर. आपने इनिशिएटिव क्या लिया वाटर रिडक्शन पे, व्हाट इज योर कंपनी विजन एंड फुल फिलॉसफी, हाउ कैन यू वर्किंग टुवर्ड्स द वाटर न्यूट्रलिटी, वो सब लिखना आएगा. अब वो जमाना नहीं रहा, पहले क्या होता था डीजीएसआई एंड एसएनपी में द एनालिस्ट दे वर सर्चिंग द कीवर्ड. वाटर का कीवर्ड माला, ठीक है, एक नंबर दे दो, इसमें ओके कर दिया. पैकेजिंग तो पहले कीवर्ड पे काम चलता था, पैकेजिंग पे. अब डे बाय डे द थिंग्स इज चेंज, बिकॉज आई नो ऑल द एनालिस्ट वेरी वेल. वो क्या करते, कीवर्ड डालते हैं, किसी को रेटिंग देना, रेटिंग में उनको तो पता ही नहीं है कि हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी होता क्या है. तो
Right.
जिसको हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी पता नहीं है, वो रेटिंग एजेंसी, सबसे पहले तो जो एनालिस्ट है उनकी ट्रेनिंग होनी चाहिए. वो क्या करते हैं कि दे आर सर्चिंग द कीवर्ड, कि हजार्डस सब्सटेंस, मान लो लाइफ साइकिल असेसमेंट पे एलसीए का पूछा है, दे आर सर्चिंग द एलसीए कीवर्ड. हाँ, कंपनी की रिपोर्ट में दिख गया कि वी आर वर्किंग ऑन एलसीए, ठीक है, उन्होंने दिखा दिया. लेकिन टाइम हैज चेंज. Right now, the disclosure, the investor, they are seeking the intent of the company. The company is working on reality or not. Same at water neutrality, only digging a pond and filling the this thing is not cannot. Many company are written we have the 4 time water positive, 6 time water positive. Only the 6 time and 4 time is not. At sustainability, we require the impact. How much water you have saved through this implementation? How much water you had saved in your organization? At organization level, your recycling is 0%. You not save any water in your factory, and outside factory you are creating the 100 pond. So it's not a sustainability things. First, you take in your own company, you take measurement for the water reduction in your own factory, then you go for the society and the community. So data collection is the main issue. At second, the knowledge and of corporate person. So like the distillation of all the, because if we are preparing a report, then normally 20 to 25 people, 25 department, they are giving the data. So at maintaining all of the things at Excel level, it's very difficult. So we need to take some distillation of tool. So second, distillation of sustainability reporting, it's a issue. And third, the implementation. If you see, normally every company is written by 2045 we will be the net zero. Till
Right.
now they don't calculate their scope 1, but they know okay, by 2045 they will be the net zero. So this is the main issue at company. Till date they don't know what is their total carbon footprint, but they know by 2045 they will be the net zero, because it's a simple things. I know
तुम बोल
very
रहे
well
हो
all
इसलिए
the
मैं भी बोल रहा हूँ. मुझे पता नहीं मैं कहाँ पे हूँ.
correct. So right now I know all the company very well. Only I can say only 50 company out now in India, they done the whole GHG calculation of their scope 1, scope 2 and scope 3. And only calculating the scope 1 2 3 is very not easy. इस
Yeah.
आजकल जो कोर्सेज भी चल रहे हैं ना, इसको 1 2 3 सिखा देंगे. अरे सिखा तो सब कुछ गूगल पे अवेलेबल है, कोई नहीं सिखा देगा. गो टू द
Right.
वेबसाइट, जीएचजी कैलकुलेशन पे सारे इमिशन फैक्टर है, डेफरा पे है, यू कैन इजीली मेक इट.
Right.
The main things, how can you take the data and how can you calculate the same. Like if I give an example in purchase goods category, क्या करना, आपने जो परचेज गुड किया, इमिशन फैक्टर लगाया, अब लेकिन हर चीज तो आपके केजी में नहीं होगी ना, सारे कुछ मटेरियल आ रहे हैं वो नंबर्स में आ रहे हैं, कुछ मटेरियल आपके आ रहे हैं वो मेट्रिक टन में आ रहे हैं, कुछ लीटर में आ रहे हैं। तो फर्स्ट यू नीड टू बी अंडर कन्वर्जन, उसका लगाना है, पहले कन्वर्ट करोगे। प्लस क्या है कि सबसे बड़ी चीज क्या है कि कोई भी मटेरियल आता है वो लाइन आइटम जो सैप में बुक होता है ना,
राइट।
वो मटेरियल कंटेंट के हिसाब से होता ही नहीं है। आपको जो बिल ऑफ क्वांटिटी आपका बॉम है उसमें मटेरियल डिस्क्रिप्शन डलवाना पड़ेगा कि अगर आपने परचेज एक मोटर किया तो मोटर के अंदर क्या क्या
क्या
कंपोनेंट है,
क्या है?
उसके बाद आप अकाउंटिंग कर पाओगे। तो जीएचजी अकाउंटिंग इट्स नॉट अ इशू, मेन इशू द इंटीग्रेशन एंड द डेटा कलेक्शन। आपको मेथोलॉजी पता होना चाहिए, आपको कोई भी जीएचजी अकाउंटिंग सिखा दे, लेकिन ये सब चीजें आती है एक्सपीरियंस से। जब आपको पता होना चाहिए कि जैसे ट्रांसपोर्टेशन है, अब मेरा ट्रांसपोर्टेशन, अगर मैं एक कंपनी में काम कर रहा हूँ और मेरा जो अप स्ट्रीम ट्रांसपोर्टेशन है उसका मुझे जीएचजी अकाउंटिंग करना है, तो मुझे सैप में मेरे व्हीकल की डिटेल ही नहीं जा रही है कि कितने किलोमीटर चल रहा है, कितना फ्यूल यूज हो रहा है, तो कैसे कोई कैसे कैलकुलेट कर देगा जीएचजी अकाउंटिंग।
राइट।
तो हर 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 कैटेगरी के डिफरेंट डिफरेंट वो है कि ये अच्छा ये क्लॉज नहीं लगेगा तो इस कंडीशन में कैलकुलेट कर लेंगे, ये नहीं तो हर जगह थोड़ी कि किलोमीटर अवेलेबल है। अब
हम्म।
नॉर्मली क्या लोग जानते हैं, हाँ किलोमीटर पता हो, इमिशन फैक्टर लगा दो निकाल दो, अरे मेरे सैप मेरे डाटा ही नहीं है किलोमीटर का, तो मैं कैसे कैलकुलेट करूंगा।
राइट।
So through practical expertise, you need to be कि what are the key skill set, how can you take the data, how can you done the calculation। तो इतना इजी नहीं है, लगता बहुत इजीली है, लेकिन जब आप खुद से काम करते हो इंडस्ट्री, लॉट ऑफ द प्रैक्टिकलिटी। सेम एट सर्कुलर इकोनॉमी, मैंने देखा लोग
राइट।
सर्कुलर इकोनॉमी पे बड़े बड़े भाषण देते हैं, लेकिन इतना प्रैक्टिकल है ही नहीं। एक इंडस्ट्री में सर्कुलरिटी लाने के लिए कितने चैलेंजेस हैं।
करेक्ट।
नॉर्मली वेस्ट इज जनरेटेड, एक पूरा नेटवर्क बना हुआ है कॉमर्शियल का, फाइनेंस का। उनको वो 14 रुपए में कोई वेंडर खरीद रहा है, वो क्यों आपको सस्ते में ले जाने देंगे? क्योंकि सस्टेनेबिलिटी का मतलब यही नहीं है कि सिर्फ आपको सस्टेनेबल बनना है, प्रॉफिट प्रॉफिट के साथ आपको सस्टेनेबल बनना है, ये तो कंपनी बंद हो जाएगी। तो सेम थिंग, दीज सम प्रैक्टिकल थिंग्स आर रिक्वायर्ड विच आर, तो राइट नाउ यही सारी चीजें मिसिंग है, क्योंकि मोस्टली क्या है, कम्युनिकेशन गाय हैं या सीएसआर गाय हैं, उनको पता ही नहीं है कि डेटा लेना कहाँ से है। वो क्या
राइट।
करते हैं, एक मेल बनाया, एचओडी को भेज दिया कि डेटा चाहिए। एचओडी को खुद नहीं पता है, क्योंकि सबसे पहले एक्चुअली सस्टेनेबिलिटी रिपोर्ट तो नीचे वालों से कनेक्ट बनाओ, डेटा आपको मिलेगा इंजीनियर से, मैनेजर से, जिन्होंने ग्राउंड पे काम किया हुआ,
करेक्ट।
ऊपर से कुछ नहीं मिलने वाला। तो सबसे क्या है कि आपको पहले इंटीग्रेशन आना चाहिए, और आपको जब तक एक रिपोर्ट अच्छी वही बना सकता है जिसको कंपनी के बारे में सब कुछ पता हो।
राइट।
आपको सब कुछ पता है ना, लोग बीआरएसआर पे 4 दिन का 8 घंटे का भाषण देते हैं। मैं कह रहा हूँ अगर पर्सन को आइडिया है, मैं 1 घंटे में पूरा बीआरएसआर सिखा सकता हूँ, ओपन ओपन में क्लियरली कह रहा हूँ, कुछ नहीं है बीआरएसआर मैं 1 घंटे में आपको सिखा सकता हूँ, लेकिन आपका वो लेवल होना चाहिए कि आपको पता हो वो सब चीजें है क्या बीआरएसआर में।
राइट।
डेटा आपको उठाना है, पुट करना है, और अच्छी तरह पुट करना है, आपको मीनिंग समझ में आना चाहिए। अगर मैं एक आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा हूँ कि अपनी कंपनी ने एम्प्लॉय वेलफेयर के लिए क्या काम किया, तो आपको पहले पता होना चाहिए। कंपनी में आधे से ज्यादा लोगों को पता ही नहीं होता कि कंपनी कर क्या रही है, क्योंकि दे डिड नॉट डिस्क्लोज देयर परफॉर्मेंस इन एनुअल रिपोर्ट, दे डिड नॉट डिस्क्लोज with the open group. So lot of the things company are doing, but it's main things, how can you report your initiative? Every plant, every unit, every department, they are doing well work, they are doing lot of the initiative, but these initiative which should not be collected in one place and it's not published. So the main issue is the publishing their initiative. So at industry level, these are the key skills that is required. A person is required who can handle the management, all the things, and make the all of the things in disclosure to perform this thing. So hope the people will understand what are the key challenges at industry, and what are the key skills that is required.
राइट। अग्री अग्री। सो जो एक इम्पोर्टेंट चीज दैट दैट आई अंडरस्टूड इज, इंस्टेड ऑफ just implementing it because it has came from the reporting or regulations, we have to implement it by letter and spirit, not only just a letter, right? So in that sense, I also see that in order to make a company sustainable, it's not a short term job. So let's say we have taken 3 months, 6 months, and let's we are done with it. So it's a long term process, and for which sustainability, maybe thought process or this ESG principles have to be ingrained into the policies of the organization, right? Or that has to come into the system of organization so that it can be done seamlessly. So what are your thoughts and how to do it?
So actually, sustainability is not a one-day job, and the corporate sustainability, they are the facilitator. They are the not implementer.
Mhm.
The implementation will depend on your top management, your board of director,
Right.
their vision, their philosophy. They can create the impact. Your role to advise him to give some impact, to educate him, because a top management ever deny you will not spend your money on the environment and the social and the sustainability things. The main thing is the understanding. How can you convey your top management ki sir this thing is very important. If we disclose our performance in various disclosure, how can it will impact our company reputation? What are the global trend? After 4 to 5 years, the product will be sale on the based on the product sustainability. Right now, if you buying a Maggie packet, then lot of the fat, protein, these things are mentioned.
Right.
Maybe after 5 to 6 years, at every product, the carbon footprint will be the published, because it's a requirement. After 5 to 6 years, if you are purchasing a AC, you cannot be purchase a AC on the basis of their look. You also need to be think this AC is sustainable or not. So these are the future aspects. So company need to be focused on the product sustainability also. So lot of the big opportunities available on the technical aspect in product sustainability also. So if you want to be implement a sustainable strategy, first you need to be set your sustainability boundary. Right now the reporting boundary is too important, and I know many organizations till date that their sustainability reporting boundary has not set. Some company they are only focusing on their manufacturing plant, they are not taking their warehouse, branch office, their value chain. So first you need to be set your boundary. The sustainability boundary may be set on the basis of operation control, financial control. So you first make a list which are the component which comes under my operation control. So on the basis of operation control, you first define your boundary. Okay, how much plants come under your boundary, how much warehouse, how much branch office, how many your subsidiary. Then you collect the data. First, you done a research. How much my water footprint, how many employee, how many accident, how many governance structure. Third, you make some certain policies. Like first, you make your ESG policy. Right now, the EHS policy is combined, but if you want to go for the sustainability, you divide your environmental policy separate, social policy separate, and your governance policy separate. So first you make your policy for the employee welfare, policy for the packaging, policy for the procurement, policy for the supply chain. So you first make your sustainable ESG policies. Third, you make your working groups like top management leadership group for the governance, like risk and management committee, EHS committee, CSR committee, environmental committee. So first you make your working group like top management working group, plant level working group, sustainable champion working group. So first you make your team, start collecting the data. Once you collect the data, then compile and present in a sustainable manner in an effective way in your sustainability report. So actually report writing is not very big task. Any person who have the idea only expertise, because right now at India many things, if you are good in English then the people think this is the more technical. अगर हिंदी में बात कर लोग समझता है इसको कुछ नहीं आता. तो
Right.
सबसे बड़ा इंडिया में सबसे बड़ा इशू ही ये है कि लोग इंसान को टेक्निकल इस बात पे देखते हैं कि सामने वाला दिखने में कैसा है और बोलने में कैसा है.
Right.
तो लोग क्या इंटरव्यू में जाओ धुआंधार इंग्लिश बोलो, सामने वाले को मौका ही नहीं दो, वो सामने वाले खुद लगेगा, क्योंकि आज के डेट में क्या जो इंटरव्यू लेने वाले बैठे उनको खुद नहीं आता. बहुत सारे सीएसओ खुद चीफ सस्टेनेबिलिटी ऑफिसर है, ईएसजी हेड है, जिनको खुद सस्टेनेबिलिटी का पता नहीं है. तो सबसे बड़ा इशू ये भी है कि कंपनीज में द चीफ सस्टेनेबिलिटी ऑफिसर प्रोफाइल इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. द
Right.
सस्टेनेबिलिटी हेड प्रोफाइल इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अ पर्सन should understand all about the company progress, the company vision, the company management, the company policy, all of the thing. A person who will understand all about the company, they will affect the company decision policy. This person will be the sustainability head and the corporate sustainability head. And only actually language is just a communication tool. First you stop hesitating. 5 साल पहले मुझे कोई इंग्लिश में खड़ा कर देना बोलने के लिए तो मुझे डर लगता था. मुझे ये लगता था कि मन में प्रेजेंट पहले लगाऊं या पास्ट लगाऊं. फिर
Right.
मैं कॉन्फ्रेंस में गया. मैं फर्स्ट टाइम आई वेंट इन अ सीआई कॉन्फ्रेंस. गिव एन एग्जांपल, मे बी इट्स विल हेल्पफुल फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस.
Yeah, yeah,
सो
please, please.
6 6 7 पहले की बात होगी. मैं फर्स्ट टाइम आई इनवाइटेड एज अ गेस्ट स्पीकर इन सीआईए फोरम, एंड विद माय पैनल टू चीफ सस्टेनेबिलिटी ऑफिसर इज आल्सो देयर. तो मैं रात भर सोचता रहा यार मैं बोलूंगा कैसे. फर्स्ट टाइम था मेरा स्टेज शेयरिंग. मैं जब बैठा तो मैंने एक चीज मैं सीखा कि मैं देखा सब तो ज्ञान दे रहे हैं, तो फिर मैं सोचा यार ये तो ज्ञान दे रहे हैं, हमारे पास तो टेक्निकल स्किल भी है. तो बोलना स्टार्ट करो। सेम ऐसे ही है कॉर्पोरेट सस्टेनेबिलिटी में कि एक्चुअली लीडर कोई बनने नहीं देता। इफ यू आर वर्किंग इन कॉर्पोरेट सस्टेनेबिलिटी इन ईएचएस, कोई आपको कुछ नहीं सिखाएगा, आपको खुद से सीखना पड़ेगा।
राइट।
सस्टेनेबिलिटी कोई नहीं सिखा सकता, कोई इंस्टीट्यूट नहीं सिखा सकता, कोई कोर्स नहीं सिखा सकता। कोर्स करो ना करो कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता, वो सिर्फ कागज के पत्ते हैं। अब जब से खुद से सीखना नहीं सीखोगे, सेम ऐसी कॉर्पोरेट में भी है। लॉट ऑफ द पॉलिटिक्स इज अवेलेबल एट कॉर्पोरेट। लोग डेटा नहीं देंगे। अब आपको पे डिपेंड करता है कि सिर्फ टेक्निकल एक्सपर्टीज ही नहीं आती, आपका एक रिलेशन भी होना चाहिए। हाउ कैन यू कलेक्ट द डेटा? तो किसी से भैया करके भी बात करना पड़ेगा, किसी से हाथ
राइट।
जोड़ के भी डेटा लेना पड़ेगा। तो आपको सब कुछ आना चाहिए। तो कॉर्पोरेट रोल क्या है? कॉर्पोरेट रोल इट्स अ मैनेजमेंट रोल। यू नीड टू बी
राइट।
हाउ टू मैनेज द ऑल ऑफ द थिंग्स। सेम सस्टेनेबिलिटी रिपोर्टिंग भी क्या है? मैनेजमेंट है। You learn the management thing, how can we make the things, how can we take the things. So you act like a facilitator. You cannot make the sustainability roadmap. A corporate person cannot be achieve all of the things. They cannot prepare the ESG roadmap. A person should know how we can we collect all the data and we can disclose the same thing. तो ये सारी कुछ चीजें हैं जो मतलब इजिली लोगों को जॉब्स भी मिल सकती हैं। और सबसे बड़ा यही है कि मैं खुद ऐसे मेरे माय लॉट ऑफ द कलीग्स दे सेंड मी द मैसेज कि दे रिक्वायर्ड द पर्सन, दे रिक्वायर्ड द न्यू पर्सन इन सस्टेनेबिलिटी। एक्चुअली नॉलेज क्या है कि हर पर्सन सस्टेनेबिलिटी में एक्सपर्ट है। उनके साथ क्या है कि सब अपनी शक्तियां भूल गए। जैसे हनुमान को शक्तियां जागृत करानी पड़ी थी ना जब उन्होंने लंका पार की, तो ऐसा
राइट।
ही है। जो ये चेस में काम कर रहा है यार, वो खुद सस्टेनेबिलिटी में काम कर रहा है। अब यू नो अबाउट द इन्वायरमेंट, यू नो अबाउट द सेफ्टी। सबसे बड़ा दिक्कत क्या है कि लोगों को लगता है सस्टेनेबिलिटी है क्या, कि सस्टेनेबिलिटी कोई अलग से थोड़ी दूसरे प्लेनेट से थोड़ी चीजें आई हैं। आप जो
राइट।
काम कर रहे हो वही सस्टेनेबिलिटी में है। आपको समझना है कि आपको क्या चाहिए। अगर आपको
राइट।
कंपनी के एनवायरनमेंट के बारे में पता है, आपको एनर्जी के बारे में पता है, आपको वेस्ट के बारे में पता है, आपको सोशल वेलफेयर के बारे में पता है, आपको कंपनी पॉलिसी के बारे में पता है, स्ट्रक्चर के बारे में पता है, तो और क्या चाहिए सस्टेनेबिलिटी में?
Right, agree, agree. So
ये एक कंफ्यूजन।
sustainability is not something very new. Actually, it is
इट्स
already,
ओल्ड,
yeah,
इट्स
it's a old concept. Just the
ओल्ड।
thing is, it has been packaged into some new thing, and that's how we get feared. So those who are not very conversant with English language, or we are listening it for the first time.
और मेरा एक एक सजेशन भी है सबको कि इफ यू आर सीकिंग सम कोर्सेज और सम अदर कोर्स, किसी का भी लो, सबसे पहले ये देखो फैकल्टी कौन है, और जो फैकल्टी है उसका एक्सपीरियंस क्या है, उसने कभी सस्टेनेबिलिटी में काम किया है कि नहीं किया है। तो सिर्फ डिग्री लेने से कुछ नहीं होगा। आप आईएम से भी डिग्री ले लो, आईटी से ले लो, जॉब फिर भी नहीं मिलेगी, क्योंकि वो
Right,
जमाना चला गया। जॉब उसी को मिलेगी जिसके स्किल होगी। तो डिग्री और कागज में कुछ नहीं रखा है। स्किल सेट करो, जॉब तो मैं लगवा दूंगा। मैं खुद कह रहा हूँ, जिसकी जॉब ना लगे मेरे पास आ जाना। हाँ, मेरा इंटरव्यू क्लियर कर दोगे, मैं खुद जॉब लगवा दूंगा, और जो कंपनी बोलोगे वहां लगवा दूंगा। लेकिन उसके लिए एक स्किल सेट चाहिए जो रिक्वायर्ड है, और वही हम लोग ट्राई कर रहे हैं कि वो स्किल सेट आप डेवलप करो। खुद से पढ़ो, सब चीज अवेलेबल है। आज की डेट में एक बम बनाना भी गूगल पे अवेलेबल है, एक कार बनाने भी अवेलेबल है। डिपेंड आपको करता है कि आप पढ़ कैसे रहे हो। तो कोई नई
right,
चीज नहीं है, सब कुछ अवेलेबल है उस पर। लेकिन डिपेंड करता है कि आप पे, आपको खुद से चीजें पढ़नी है। खुद से कह रहे हैं तो सबसे पहले तो कॉन्फिडेंस लाओ। अगर मुझे कोई बोले कि फाइनेंस पे लेक्चर देना है, तो मैं फाइनेंस पे भी लेक्चर दे दूं। उसके लिए क्या होगा, 1 घंटे पढ़ना पड़ेगा। साउंड आउटपुट पढ़ लो और दे दो, कम से कम समझा ही तो सकते हो उसमें। डिटेल नहीं तो कम से कम ओवरव्यू। एक्चुअली क्या है कि आपको ओवरव्यू हर चीज का पता होना चाहिए, कि अगर गवर्नेंस है तो गवर्नेंस के अंदर क्या क्या चीजें हैं। गवर्नेंस के अंदर आता है कि आपका जो टॉप मैनेजमेंट है, आपके डायरेक्टर हैं, इंडिपेंडेंट डायरेक्टर है, उनका स्टेक होल्डर कंसल्टेशन क्या है, उनकी मीटिंग कैसी हो रही, उनका स्किल सेट कैसे है। नॉट फॉर द सस्टेनेबिलिटी, उसमें टॉप मैनेजमेंट लीडरशिप टीम को भी सस्टेनेबल बनना पड़ेगा।
right,
उनका कंटेंट क्या है, उनकी जो बोर्ड मीटिंग हो रही है, उनकी डिटेलिंग, आपका कोई स्टेक होल्डर कंसल्टेशन है उसमें कंसर्न कैसे रेज हो रहे हैं, आपका कंपनी का रिस्क एंड मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम कैसे है, आपकी पॉलिसी कैसे है जो रिस्क को मिटिगेट कैसे करती हैं। So governance is too important, because if the company don't have a very robust governance mechanism, the company cannot be survive. Their policy code of conduct, it should be strengthened, then the company will survive. Same as social aspect, if the company is not more social, they're not thinking about the employee welfare or society, the company cannot be survive for a long time, because a lot of the social issue is coming. So your supply chain social issue is also part of your that. Because if your supplier company they don't have the policy for the employee, the employee will go for the striking, your entire value chain will be stopped. That's why the value chain social aspect is too important. सोशल में है क्या, ह्यूमन राइट इम्पैक्ट असेसमेंट हो गई, सोशल एस्पेक्ट हो गई, ये सारी चीजें हैं। सेम
right,
एट एनवायरमेंट पार्ट इज टू इम्पोर्टेंट। राइट नाउ वी आर ओनली थिंकिंग फॉर द कंप्लायंस। कंप्लायंस में तो लिखा है कि सीओडी 100 होना चाहिए, लेकिन हमको भी पता है कि नीचे करोगे तो और रिसाइकलिंग आएगी। तो उस पे वो सारी चीजें, इफ यू गो फॉर द रिसाइकलिंग एस्पेक्ट, यू शुड थिंक हाउ कैन वी रिड्यूस द वाटर फुटप्रिंट। लॉट ऑफ द वाटर इज वेस्टिंग। आज की डेट में सबसे बड़ा इशू क्या है कि ईटीपी एसटीपी, लोगों को लगता है कि बस सिंपल चीज है, ईटीपी का फंक्शनिंग समझो, एसटीपी का फंक्शनिंग समझो। तो डिपेंड आप पे करता है कि आपको क्या चाहिए। आपको कॉर्पोरेट में एक रिपोर्ट राइटिंग की जॉब चाहिए कि आपको डीप डाउन चाहिए। तो क्या है कि
इंटेंट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट।
ऑलवेज वर्क ऑन योर स्किल। स्किल सेट हो जाएंगी, जॉब क्या, कल को आप सीईओ भी बन जाओगे। और स्किल नहीं होगी, चाहे हार्वर्ड से कर लो चाहे सिंगापुर से कर लो डिग्री सस्टेनेबिलिटी की, फिर भी कुछ नहीं आएगा। तो इम्प्रूव
राइट,
योर स्किल एंड यू कैन
राइट,
इजिली टॉप इट। जिसको अगर स्किल होने के बाद भी जो वो लग रहा हो, तो दे कैन टेक द गाइडेंस एंड ऑल ऑफ द थिंग्स।
yeah. But it's a sure fact that once skills are enhanced, you will definitely get your job. So that's law of karma, undefinable law, I must say. Yeah. So one last question from my side, and then we will open it for others to ask their questions. So as you are expert into this field, so I would just like to ask you, how do you see future of sustainability or ESG field? How it will evolve in, let's say, coming 5 or 10 years? So your best prediction, and we will again check back with you by 2030, 2035. Okay.
So actually you can say the ESG market is more impact than the IT background. ठीक है, at globe level, not only India, actually I meet with many, discuss with in also in Brazil, in Dubai, in Africa, in Middle East, in Europe. In all these country, the skill manpower for the sustainability is not available. Because in abroad also, the person who should know about the sustainability, how can be the impact on the society, how can we take the sustainability, the lot of the future opportunity, not in India, also in abroad. And in India, you can say in ESG right now, if the job is 1 lakh, then after 10 years, the job will be then be the more than 1 CR. Because at every department, also in sales, service, in each and every department, the person who know the basics of the sustainability, who have expertise in these type of person is required. Because if you are selling a product at sales and marketing, and any person who know about the sustainability, they can make a sustainable marketing strategy. These type of people is also required. So each and every department, I can say the person is required for the ESG background. Because if you are doing right now, you are doing a marketing on the basis of your cost, on the basis of your features. But if a person who know about the sustainability, they can make your sustainable marketing strategy. Like right now I'm selling an iPhone. Okay, I'm saying this is the very good phone. This is made by this. If I'm selling in a sustainable manner, this phone is made by the recycled content. We are using the plastic. This is coming from the 56%. The glass is made by this is the zero impact. So the product you can sell on the sustainable way. So lot of the opportunity, not only in corporate sustainability, in each and everything, opportunity is available. And right now at sustainability in India, they are doing on the basis of compliance. But I can say that after 2-3 years, the BRSR reporting will be mandatory for all the limited company. If you have the limited company, then you need to be disclose your performance. The BRSR is just they are evaluating and making the framework, but after 4 to 5 years, it's mandatory for the all the company who have listed in. And after that, this is also applicable for the all the private limited company also. So if you are setting a any company, the sustainability reporting is required. Same now, like you had prepared your EIA report, after few years, the sustainability will be integrated and they comes under compliance. Because without sustainability, you cannot run your business. So lot of the future job is also coming. It's depend on you. You create your skill set and you need to be integrate yourself in any company. So opportunity is here. Every day I see, when I quit a job, I receive more than 35 calls from various company कि आप हमारे यहाँ ज्वाइन कर लो। मैंने कहा सर हमने जॉब छोड़ दिया, अब अपने धंधा पानी करना है। तो मुझे बहुत सारे लोग बोलते हैं कि जॉब नहीं है। मुझे तो लगता नहीं, जॉब है, लेकिन क्या है कि राइट पर्सन नहीं है। सबसे बड़ी दिक्कत यही है कि हर कोई सोचता है कि सस्टेनेबिलिटी में जॉब ले लो। मैं देखो क्लियर बोलता हूँ, साफ सीधा, जॉब है। मुझे मुझे खुद 4 बंदे चाहिए, लेकिन मैं अगर किसी को 30,000 दे रहा हूँ या 50,000 दूंगा या 1 लाख दूंगा, उसमें वो स्किल सेट तो रिक्वायर्ड चाहिए। मैं सिर्फ
राइट,
अपने ऑफिस में लोगों को बिठाने के लिए तो स्किल सेट रिक्वायर्ड करो, जॉब्स भी है। सबसे बड़ा इशू यही है कि स्किल सेट की बहुत ज्यादा गैप है, स्किल गैप बहुत ज्यादा है आज की डेट में। जो इंडस्ट्री को चाहिए वो एकेडमिक्स में पढ़ाया नहीं जा रहा। लोगों की एक्सपेक्टेशन बहुत ज्यादा हाई है। लोग ग्राउंड पे काम नहीं करना चाहते हैं, हर कोई एक बहुत फैंसी लाइफ जी के जाना चाहता है। प्लस लोगों को क्या है कि जॉब की रिस्पेक्ट नहीं है। पहले क्या होता था कि इंसान को जॉब मिलती थी उसकी रिस्पेक्ट होती है, आजकल क्या है कि इतनी सारे जॉब मार्केट्स आ गए हैं कि आज जॉब छोड़ो कल पकड़ लो। तो न्यू
Right.
कमर्स क्या है, वो सिर्फ जंपिंग कर रहे हैं, एक साल में वो सोचते हैं कि कंसल्टेंट, सीनियर का रिस्पेक्ट बचा नहीं है। तो लोग क्या है कि सीखना नहीं चाहते, हर कोई एक्सपर्ट बनना चाहता है। तो ये भी कुछ चीजें हैं, नॉट ओनली टेक्निकल, सोशल एस्पेक्ट इज ऑल्सो कमिंग। So these are, that's why jobs are here, but people are actually right now at corporate level. They are not much focused on the hiring from the outer side. They are trying to build their own team. So they are taking part from the, like they are selecting a candidate from their EHS department. They are taking candidate from the utility department, because these are the person who know the basics of the thing. So that's why a lot of the not jobs in comes in corporate. But after 4 to 5 years, when the DRSR will be the mandatory for all the companies, then lot of the opportunity is also available. So opportunity is there. You need to be set your skill set. You can join every day. Lot of the consultant, they are starting their company. You can go for the banking side. The climate risk is also mandatory for all the banking, all the investor. So opportunity is there. You need to be think how can you integrate your current skill set with the required requirement.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Means, just to rephrase what you said, so similar to information and technology, let's say use of laptop, use of digital systems, as it is pervasive to all the functions in an organization. So in a similar way, in the next maybe 5 to 10 years, sustainability would be, it's not, it will not be a single department. It would be everything would be sustainable,
Correct.
right?
Actually, and or Dhananjay, actually today consultation is, when I'm saying it's a open talk, it's a requirement. Right
Mm-hmm.
now, this type of open talk is not happening. Every person they required some guidance also. When I am started my professional journey,
Mm-hmm.
no one is here to guide me. How can we transform my career? So through
Right.
my experience I learn, but it's a good time कि मुझे मौका मिल रहा है किसी के कुछ समझाने का। तो डोंट टेक इट इज अदरवाइज कि अगर मैं कुछ चीज बोल रहा हूँ या कुछ लोगों को हो सकता है कोई चीज बुरी भी लग रही है, तो डोंट टेक इट इज अदरवाइज, इट्स अ रियलिटी। और रियलिटी में मेरा सीधा कंसेप्ट है, जो बोलो क्लियर बोलो, घुमा के मुझे बातें करनी आती नहीं, मैं आपको इंग्लिश में 1 घंटे लेक्चर देता रहूं या इंग्लिश में समझाते रहूं। तो वही है कि मैंने धनंजय को पहले ही बोला कि डिस्कशन करना तो ओपन डिस्कशन होना चाहिए, कि किसी को फायदे की चीज हो, आपको अच्छी नहीं लगे, यू कैन मूव आउट, यू कैन लॉग आउट फ्रॉम द कन्वर्सेशन। अगर आपको अच्छी लग रही यू कैन कंटिन्यू। सो इट्स अ सिंपल थिंग्स फॉर माय साइड।
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, so we can take couple of questions from, let's say, chat. We have received a couple of questions, and one question that I can see, it is asked, which is regarding the guidance for, let's say, whoever, a new person who want to shift to a sustainability or ESG. So that is one question that I can see. And if anybody would like to ask the similar question, you can just unmute and ask so that we will get more clarity.
Yes, actually, I wanted to ask, as I have I'm a fresher and recently joined in a ESG role, but I want to like enhance my knowledge in it, and I'm looking for some like a proper degree or a certification in ESG or sustainability. So, if you can provide guidance on the same.
So actually, Komaldeep, actually, we are also running our PG program, but we are not promoting our things. You can choose any course. First thing, right now, two type of things are going on at market. One is the
Mm,
certification, only four
yes.
PG diploma, 4 to 5 post graduation diploma. So certification have a separate value. Certification is required for the skill enhancement. If you require a proper degree, you can choose for the post graduation diploma. It's given by the some university also. And when you are choosing any certificate, any diploma, first see the faculty profile. Who will be your master faculty? Their experience in sustainability. So don't choose any certification from only
Mm,
from the theoretical things. If the master faculty they had work in sustainability, they had work in reporting, they have the expertise, then choose the same thing. Because right now everyone is starting their own shop in sustainability training and all of the things, and check their background. The person did not ever work in sustainability, they did not prepare any sustainability report, they did not done any GHG accounting. So only
mm,
giving a training, only making a presentation through Google, and giving a 1 hour lecture. So right now, all the reporting certification, they are giving only the overview. No one ready to teach us how to prepare the sustainability report, because people are thinking कि if I telling to someone
हाँ.
how can you prepare your report, I cannot get my sustainability work. But our philosophy is totally different. If you choose our courses, we are giving the practical on ground experience. How can you make the report? How can you done the GHG accounting? Because we are just making our team. I am just selling my knowledge with someone to preparing the upcoming future leader. You can after this, after our learning, you can start your own consultancy. We are here to support you. मैं अकेला हूँ, आओ जुड़िए, साथ में काम करते हैं, आपको भी सिखाता हूँ, आप भी काम करो. तो वी आर मेकिंग द एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप, इसलिए मैं सिखा रहा हूँ. और मेरे किसी के सिखाने से मेरा थोड़ी धंधा हो, जिसको मुझसे कराना होगा वो कराएगा. तो हमारा क्लियर है. वी आर प्रोवाइडिंग अ 1 year पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन डिप्लोमा, 9 modules, BRSR, DCSI, CDP, TCFD, क्लाइमेट रिस्क, GHG अकाउंटिंग, लाइफ साइकिल असेसमेंट, सारी रिपोर्ट बनाना सिखाएंगे. और जो फैकल्टी है, दे आर ऑल कमिंग फ्रॉम द इंडस्ट्री एंड कंसल्टिंग बैकग्राउंड. मैं किसी को इसलिए सिखा पाऊंगा क्योंकि मैंने खुद से काम किया हुआ है. मैं किसी को लेक्चर नहीं देने वाला, मैंने खुद से रिपोर्ट बनाई है, तो मुझे इसलिए मैं सिखा सकता हूँ. तो आप मुझे चूज करो या किसी और को भी चूज करो, सबसे पहले आप फैकल्टी देखो कि जो फैकल्टी है जो आपको पढ़ाने वाली है वो ओवरव्यू क्या दे रही है. क्योंकि सस्टेनेबिलिटी ये 2 दिन में कोई नहीं सिखा सकता. अगर कोई कह रहा है कि वी विल प्रोवाइड यू अ BRSR ट्रेनिंग फॉर 1 day, एक दिन में क्या होगा? डिस्क्लोजर समझाएगा, वो तो गूगल पे भी अवेलेबल है. वो आप क्यों पैसा खर्च कर रहे हो? डाउनलोड द फ्रॉम द सेबी वेबसाइट, लर्न 2-3 कंपनी सस्टेनेबिलिटी रिपोर्ट, BRSR रिपोर्ट. सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है जो भी सिखा रहा है उस पर ये देखो कि वो आपको ये सिखा रहा है कि रिपोर्ट बनेगी कैसे, डाटा कहाँ से आएगा, किस टाइप का डेटा चाहिए. तो ट्रेनिंग के ऑब्जेक्टिव का बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट कि आपको जो भी ट्रेनिंग दे रहा है उसका ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है. ट्रेनिंग सर्टिफिकेशन में पहले भी कहा, कितने भी सर्टिफिकेट कर लो फिर भी कुछ सीखने को नहीं मिलेगा. इंपॉर्टेंट ये है कि आपको सीखने को क्या मिल रहा है. अब जैसे कुछ ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम GHG अकाउंटिंग के होते हैं, मैंने
हाँ.
देखे हैं. GS के स्टैंडर्ड पढ़ा रहे हैं कि ये स्टैंडर्ड की ये रिक्वायरमेंट है, इसको 1 2 3 कैलकुलेट कैसा है. वो सब तो गूगल पे भी है. मैं तो ये सिखाऊं कि किस कंडीशन में क्या होगा.
प्रैक्टिकल.
तो प्रैक्टिकली एक्चुअली क्या है कि बहुत सारी चीजें प्रैक्टिकली है. जब तक आप खुद से, आपको कोई ये नहीं सिखाएगा कि रिपोर्ट बनती कैसे है, आप सीख ही नहीं पाओगे. क्योंकि BRSR का फॉर्मेट तो पब्लिकली अवेलेबल है, लेकिन ये सिखाने वाले कम लोग हैं कि वो रिपोर्ट बनेगी कैसे. BRSR कोर में अगर ऑडिट करना है तो व्हाट आर द की स्किल सेट इज रिक्वायर्ड, इफ ऑडिटर इज कमिंग, उसको चेक क्या करना है, क्या क्या डेटा पॉइंट होने, हाउ कैन वी प्रिपेयर फॉर द BRSR रिपोर्टिंग. सो दीज आर द फ्यू थिंग. एंड हमारा क्लियर क्लियर, किसी को सीखना है तो फ्री है, सीखो. सर्टिफिकेट चाहिए तो उसके लिए हमने कुछ चार्जेस रखे हुए हैं.
It's similar to learning swimming, right? So however lectures you take about swimming, so this stroke and that stroke, but unless and until you go into water, you will not be able to learn. So in the same way, I guess.
Actually, during the COVID time,
Uh,
I done more than 100 certification in sustainability, and I can say कि through the certification I cannot learn anything. I learn through sustainability through my practical expertise. When I work with various company, I prepare myself. When I done start working on the same expert, so through practical experience I learn the same things.
yeah, absolutely. I had received two questions beforehand, so I would just ask them first, and I expect just a short answer. Maybe you can guide with your experience. If a medium-sized engineering company want to start its sustainability journey, what would be the first step and subsequent stages? So, a quick answer from your side.
So for any engineering company, like you can give some example, what type of engineering company, they are the product manufacturer or they are the service industry. मतलब, if you can elaborate, then I
Uh,
can give
uh,
you.
uh, it's auto ancillary units.
Yes, Ajit.
Auto ancillary. It's a auto ancillary unit.
Okay, correct. So like if you are coming from manufacturing background company, so I already this thing has covered in already in my past conversation. First, you set your reporting boundary, number one. ठीक है. Second, you first start the data collection on the environmental indicator, in the social and the, all of the things. Third, you make some policy and you make some roadmap for target. So first you done a materiality assessment first to know your material topics. What are the key material topics which can affect the company performance in terms of ESG disclosure and all of the things. So you done a materiality assessment, you know your material topics. On the basis of material topic, you can set your priority. which part is more important. You set your ESG target, and on the basis of your ESG target and the data collection, you can collect the data and you can review the same. Once you start reviewing the data, then you should know the performance and the improvement. Like if I give you an example, you had set some sustainable strategy for the water management side, and you had set a target for the 20% water reduction. So for achieving the 20% water reduction, first you collect the data, make a compiled note, and start reviewing which plant is decreasing, which plant is reducing, which plant is as actual using for as per your requirement. So with the starting of data analysis, you understand the key point, which plant is falling under non-compliance, which plant is not acting. So on the basis of data, you can make some certain target, you can make some technology use, you can make some training program, you can achieve the same. If you are preparing for the net zero roadmap, then preparing for the net zero roadmap, first you set all of the things, you start the calculating the GHG emission and all of the things. And once you know your protection, like after 5 years, what is my potential increment in my budget, what is the potential increment in my company revenue. So on the basis same, you can take like right now my turnover is 10,000 CR and my GHG emission is 1 lakh metric ton. After 20 years, we will get 20% growth in our company. Same, you can take 20% growth in your GHG accounting, and on the basis of that you can make some certain carbon footprint reduction technology, like from this year we need to be reduce this much carbon footprint, this year we need to be reduced 20%, next year 30%. So on the basis of that you can set your baseline data. First you set your baseline data, what is your baseline data for financial year 22-23. On the basis of financial year data, you can set your priority in next 3 year, how much you need to be impact and how can you impact. So the basic things for starting your sustainability journey, first start to review your current data, and with the help of data you can do anything. Data is the primary requirement for any sustainability strategy and anything. So hope yeah, this is clear and this will be helpful for you. Is it clear, or you want to interact furthermore? You can ask me anything.
No, thank you very much.
Yes, thanks a lot. And now I guess we will take just two more questions. If anybody would like to ask that we haven't discussed yet, please, you can.
Yeah, can I?
Yes, Dr. Mishra, please.
Yeah. Thank you, Nitin. It's a wonderful overview you have given. I'm Professor Mishra. I'm teaching climate risk analysis and greenhouse gas inventory calculations at Terry University. Right, and what you said is right. Exactly. To do anything in a company, first your management has to align with the process of this other, until unless the top management, because the transition change they can only bring in.
Correct, sir.
That's one. Secondly, I'll just share one experience. Day before yesterday, I had a
Hello. I hope it's audible for all.
No, I think Dr. Mishra has lost her
No, I
connection.
think.
Okay. So I guess there is some network issue from his side.
every kind of is very poor. Am I audible?
Yes, Dr. Mishra, you're audible.
Yeah, it's very poor. So most of the time, no, the risk, as long as it is at somebody else's door, especially climate risk.
Correct, sir.
And you don't really feel that the climate change is really a problem. And basically, the mitigation strategy is only one, but which I feel as a climate risk professional and GHG, that mitigation of climate change is only reduction of GHG at source. Okay,
Correct,
even things are a bad, even carbon credit offsetting is a bad, because offset anybody can get back to the environment.
Correct, sir.
So it's really an issue that understanding of these issues is very poor, and everybody and top leadership, until unless it is forced through a policy, they will not align with it. So
Right.
Rightly, when the carbon space is shrinking, the big companies are there aligning their processes right, but still till the time the policy imperatives are essential for the mid-sized companies or the smaller
Correct.
companies, it'll not work. The sustainability manager are poor that way that they cannot do much in a company except fudging some
It's
data.
correct. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
So yes, sir, you correctly said. As you said, ki, like for the climate risk, the climate credit and the climate offsetting, it's a lot solution, because if you go for the science-based target SBTI, the SBTI is lastly approved the carbon credit things. When you are going for the net zero journey, the first thing you need to be reduce your carbon footprint in your own manufacturing. Carbon credit, it's the last option. When you
exactly.
are net not able to reduce your footprint, then at last state, the carbon credit is the last solution. Correct. And for the carbon credit, it's very important. You are taking credit for the waste solution. Like, you can take the credit for the nature waste solution, it's a good thing. But if you are taking credit from the other source, it's not good, and it's not accepted by the SBTI also. And second, sir, you said key for the climate risk assessment. Uh, actually, one issue is very important. Like, if you see the recent regulation for the insurance and banking side, the climate risk is also mandatory for that. So when they are investing their money in any company, they should know their party's climate risk. And if we see the current materiality assessment things right now, company, they are using a Google form, they can cut, copy, paste same. So if you see at every company, water is a main climate issue for all of that.
Yeah,
So
true.
every company to company, the climate topic, the risk topic will be changed. Okay. So that's why the double materiality is coming. So double materiality concept is very good. First, you set your priority, you set your material topics, and check how much financial impact is coming through this topic. Like, mainly people are saying that diversity is their issue. So how much impact is coming through to diversity? If you are saying that water is your climate issue, and you are making a non-water process industry, you are coming from the electronic segment, water is using very less. So how can water will be a main material issue for that? You need to be check the financial impact also.
Which is water intensive industry, right?
Right.
Correct.
But it cannot be issue for all.
Correct, correct. But if you see sir current reporting pattern, everyone is just cut copy paste. वाटर वेस्ट क्लाइमेट, तीन चीज फिक्स कर दी, हर किसी ने लिख दी। डाइवर्सिटी, मैन पावर, कम्युनिटी फिक्स कर दी। गवर्नेंस में स्ट्रक्चर तो लोग, when you are setting your materiality assessment, first check the end. One thing is very important when they are taking when they are taking doing their materiality assessment, you need to be cover all the aspect. Your value chain partner also be come during the materiality assessment, your supplier, your vendor, your all employee, your
All
junior
stakeholders
senior
should be
leadership.
engaged. Yeah.
All is
Only people, when they are doing their materiality assessment, they will take the interview of only the top management people, and they not collect the material issue coming from the value side. So if you want to be a climate strategy for the net zero element, you need to be take the data from the all value chain partner and check your impact on the basis of financial calculation. And financial impact only calculated by which person, who should know the process, who should know the impact. So maybe a finance guy, a sustainability guy, they can sit together, they can calculate the same impact. That's why a lot of the practical expertise is required in sustainability things. A lot of the people, they are saying ki, we are doing the materiality assessment. How can you done the materiality assessment? Only sending a Google form and check the material issue, it's not required. A company is required. You need to be calculate the impact on the company. If you are saying waste is your material issue, how much value will be impacted due to the waste management and all of the things. So that's why a lot of the practicality things is required.
until unless
Yes.
it's waste, until unless you are not doing for the waste to energy
Correct.
itself, then it's
Correct.
okay. Yeah.
Correct, sir. Correct.
True. So thank you very much. And on a lighter side, what you said rightly, if you want to go to heaven, you'll have to die.
Sure. Thank you, sir.
You'll have to do it yourself.
Yes.
Sir, actually, not all things are. I'm taking this lecture. I'm coming here not only from the all of the things we are. I'm coming here as a Nitin Mishra, not as a individual, as a professional. So I'm taking this and hope all the people they are coming here. We need to
Yeah.
be think about the sustainability, not from the only from the profit and careers point of view. After 1 year, if the water is not open, how can you take your job? So do some for the humanity and the for the future generation, because without water, without, if you see the Delhi climate, you cannot go in the open space. The air is not good, the water is not good. It's a
Yeah, 5 6 months a year you can't get out of Delhi actually. Sometime in winter because of the smog and the pollution, and during summer because of heat.
correct.
Yeah.
So
So it's a
And the
time
con
to educate
yeah,
your community and takes the place. Ki if you have some knowledge in environment, please share with everyone to change some impact on the ground reality.
yeah.
yeah,
And instead of just thinking about sustainability as a reporting standard or as a compliance, sustainability basically is something about thinking about long term. So
Yeah.
what will happen after, let's say, duration, and for the people who are away from us. So it's not only thinking about me, my family for the next 6 months, 1 year.
this is
Sustainability basically is thinking about for the long term for all.
for next generations.
Yeah.
Correct, sir.
Yes. Still, I can see two hands raised. So if the question is not covered, please you can ask. And I can see we have many experts
Hello.
in this discussion itself. So please, if you want to add quick your thoughts, please you can.
Hello.
Yes,
So,
yes, Dr. Maruti Suman, please.
Sustainability simply means ability to survive.
correct, sir.
Yeah,
Sustain means survive. Ability to survive. That
right,
is everything. It means everything. Now new names, new things, and new things.
Correct, sir.
But the concept already our Vedas, our Hindu culture has everything. But now due to Western and all this thing, so many new names and actually for India it is already there. Our ancestors, they followed, and there also at that time also climate change is there, but not at that level because people used to live in harmony, or they share, or they do not depend on so many things. Actually, for Indians, it is not new, but now things are changing. We are moving to Western and all this.
agreed,
It is
agreed,
influencing.
definitely. 100% agree because I conduct some seminars or some workshops related to education for sustainable development (ESD). So when I go to tier 3 cities and I talk to them sustainability, so they don't know about this word. But actually, these are the people who come from rural area and they are living sustainable life. So
Actually,
yeah,
actually,
that's
any vision cannot be achieved through IEC, information, education, and awareness.
right,
Right now, the information is available, but the awareness and education is not available. India go for the net zero by 2070, but only 1,000 and 2,000 people the meaning of the net zero. A common person do not know what is the sustainability, what is the water. So at education level, the ground reality, the climate education should be mandatory from schools, college for everyone. If you are doing any course, 2 hour session is required for the community also. So
right,
without ground participation, so in India, it's a very, I can say, I'm very disappointed. The government should start learning the climate education on the ground level. Every school teacher, every college student, every children, they know about the importance of water, energy, and all of the things. That without communication and education, we cannot achieve the net zero in a truly manner. We can convert our power plant to solar for the thermal and all of the things, but no one is ready to work on the ground level on the education.
right. Agree. So a lot of work to be done. And
Lot of the work
with
is
the
required,
efforts
and
of all of us, maybe we
lot of
will
the
have some.
opportunity is also available. So,
Yes. Yeah,
Everybody must be conscious of what we are doing, what we are uh, consuming, or what we are living, what we are doing. Conscious living must be minimal living or conscious living.
that's why, sir, I
Living at
take a
their own.
initiative. Every Sunday I'm giving for the community, and I started that every Sunday I'm going for the 10 government school, and I'm going to teach the climate education. It's a personal CSR from my side, and I had already started, and I had take a place at every Sunday. I will go for the one school to teach the children freely for the climate education. Why the climate is too important, not only for profit. 6 day I work for the company, but one day I am available open for any career guidance, and this is the freely available. Any person call me at Sunday. I'm ready to share my knowledge, and I cannot charge for my knowledge for anything. So not only thing we earn money, पैसा तो कमा ही लेंगे, इतना तो है खेती बाड़ी की, बस ठीक है। तो ये नौकरी छोड़ के चीजें स्टार्ट की, सिर्फ यही नहीं कि सिर्फ पैसा कमाना है, पैसे के साथ साथ कुछ ह्यूमैनिटी भी होनी चाहिए, कुछ सोसाइटी पे इम्पैक्ट भी होना चाहिए। कि if you are earning some money, you should need to be, if you are coming from the environmental background, it's your responsibility to educate your community and make some impact. आप सब भी लोग भी अच्छी सोसाइटी में हो, ट्राई करो कि कम से कम 5 लोगों को तो क्लाइमेट एजुकेशन पे एजुकेट करो। इट्स अ हम्बल रिक्वेस्ट फ्रॉम माय साइड टू ऑल ऑफ यू।
Yes, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so still some of the questions are coming. So we have already crossed 18 minutes, but still there are some
Suppose
questions.
example,
We can plan one more Saturday with Mr. Nitin Mishra.
Yeah.
Because one
Definitely.
Saturday is not sufficient.
Yeah. So we can continue this discussion maybe next Saturday. And yeah, so for any questions, you can connect with me or with Mr. Nitin Mishra on LinkedIn. So he's available on LinkedIn. I'll also share his LinkedIn handle in our WhatsApp group and on email.
I think 80 to 90% people is already connected with me. I know
Yeah, I'm already connected.
I know all person very well through their name.
Yes. Yeah, so that was a wonderful discussion, wonderful insights, and thank you so much for sharing this information with all of us. Not only information, I would say wisdom of years. Thank you so much, and we
Thank
really
you, Dhananjay,
appreciate.
for organizing, and thank you for all of you. And if you have
thank
any
you.
question, you can message to Dhananjay, and when I am time, surely I will give that. Feel free to connect with me in Sunday because 6 day I am busy with my work, but Sunday I am open and free for the community and for anything. So at every Sunday we can connect for anything.
Great, wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone, for your patient listening. It's around 80 minutes we have discussing this topic. Thank you so much.
Thank
Have
you,
a great
Dhananjay. Thank you
weekend.
for your time, and thank you.